Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind it's a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing, okay? Let's go.
You know, when I get the king and the queen of the same suit, first of all, it makes me feel like it's a power couple. And then not only that, this is your energy and your sign. These are earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And not only that, you've got the lovers up there right up above both of them, and the happy family and the door to personal healing and happiness. I have a feeling that you and someone else may be in a really good relationship. You guys may be moving forward in your relationship. If you don't have someone right now, you may be running into someone or meeting someone very, very soon in the very near future. I just believe that this could be something that you guys could possibly be working together, especially with this Eight of Pentacles over here too. And the Judgment card in the middle, which is about a fresh start and feeling alive and rejuvenated and recharged once again. So I have a great feeling about this couple situation right here. Now let me flip it around for you, okay? Maybe for some of you, for a few of you guys, this could be someone in your family that loves you very much, that, you know, mother, father figure, grandparents, aunts, uncles, you know, that kind of thing. But I think for a lot of you guys, this could be you and someone else. But it could be a figure, a couple that has your back no matter what, and that looks out for your best interest no matter what. Now, let me move on to a different side of things here. We have this Ten of Wands. It's smack dab in the middle. You guys probably know this, but this is basically telling me you're being pulled in too many different directions. You've got a lot of stuff going on. You've got a lot on your plate, and you're plumb exhausted. And it's one of those things that, for heaven's sakes, you try to help too many people maybe, or maybe you're trying to put too many hours in at work. Maybe you're working too many days. Maybe you're working throughout the day and coming home and, you know, helping other people, whether it's your neighbors or your family, but you have too much going on. And what happens is you eventually start losing your steam. You start getting tired and exhausted, and you can't think clearly, and your body don't want to move anymore. So this is coming to an end. I want to tell you that flat off, plain and simple. The Ten of Wands is like the 10 and the Ace rolled up into one. This is coming to an end, so you guys can start out in a fresh new chapter, okay? So whatever this is, don't be afraid if somebody comes up to you and says, will you do me a favor? Will you do this, this, and this? And you've got all these other things going on in your life, and it's not that you don't want to help them, but you don't have the energy sometimes, you guys. So make sure you take care of yourself first, okay? It's very important, because if you wear yourself plumb out, possibility you might be getting sick, you know, and you just don't have the energy for that. So we're going to take a clarifying for that in just a minute. But let me look at some of these other cards, okay? Look at it this way. I've got this Eight of Pentacles here, which makes me feel like this is your work, this is your job, this is what you do for a living, your career, your business possibly. Then you have this Judgment, which is all about a fresh start. And then you have your energy here at the end. I just feel like for some of you, this is about a relationship, but for some of you, this is about a job or a new career change or something happening here with your business, or maybe it's even a promotion. Maybe some of you guys are considering changing jobs or switching careers at this time too, especially when I have this Ace of Swords right up above it. You know, this particular ace is about clarity and about vision and about seeing things in a different way, and realizing, you know, it's about business things as well. But a lot of times it's about seeing things in a way that you haven't seen them before. You know, you've looked at certain situations or certain subjects or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden you kind of see that your eyes get focused in, and you're like, you know what? Now I can see this more clearly. Now I have this Knight of Swords up here, which is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You guys may be dealing with this air sign, possibly regarding options. Maybe this is who is in your family here. It could be a child, it could be a younger energy. It could also be a loved one in different ways. But I'm feeling like that for some of you, this person could be helping you. For some of you, there may be something like they may be ready for you guys to take action or to do something direct or to rush ahead and you know, come on, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. So every once in a while when I get the Knight of Swords, I feel like that sometimes they're a little bit impulsive and sometimes they're ready to take action. And sometimes you may need to slow them down a little bit, okay? So now on the flip side, this could be your energy. So you guys may be jumping into something, maybe with helping other people, right? But maybe this is about your options and your choices and your way of thinking and picking and choosing which one is the best way for you to go. I'm going to take a clarifying real quick. We're going to start with this 10 in the middle. Just need one card. Sorry, you all. I have to have just that one. Oop, that might be it right there. There's one too. The High Priestess. Give me a minute. The High Priestess is about giving you guys information or telling you something or giving you a download, giving you an epiphany of something that you guys need to know. And a lot of times it could have something to do with something that you're building or creating or making something. Maybe this has something to do with your job right here and they're giving you information that you may need to know. But a lot of times it comes in like a split second. Sometimes, you know, you're riding around, you're listening to the radio and all of a sudden you think of something and it just hits you like a ton of bricks and you're like, holy cow, why didn't I think of that before? Sometimes this comes in dreams, to where you'll get information in your dreams or something, and when you wake up in the morning you have this new outlook, you have this new idea, you have this epiphany that kind of you wake up and say, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I almost feel like that when she comes in, it's a blessing for you guys. It's something that's coming in so you guys can move forward on the same path or on a different path sometimes that you guys may be going towards, you know, right at that moment. But I always feel like that whenever you get stuck, it's like the High Priestess will bring you some kind of information. She's the mystery woman, you all. And she'll give you information that helps you guys move forward in one way or another. Let's take one more for her. Ooh. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that, you guys. Hold on a minute. That is about financial gain, financial freedom, feeling good about your finances, self-confident with your financial situation. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. You know, too, when you go back to this 10 of Wands, maybe this is you guys working overtime or working 2 shifts or working, you know, to make extra money. And I think it's going to pay off for you guys. I really do. Now, maybe this doesn't have anything to do with your job or your money. It's just a combination of many different things going on in your life. But these 2 people here working together could be making more money. When you're looking at it this way, you've got a business outlook kinda, and you've got a financial situation, and the 2 of you guys could become partners in business, partners in life, partners in different ways. Door to personal healing and happiness and happy family, and then you've got this financial security on top of all of that, right? That's beautiful, honest to goodness. I'm going to stay there. We're going to take one for this Knight of Swords, okay? The Strength card. You know, the strength card is not always about, let me rephrase. It can be about giving you guys extra strength and it feeling more powerful and you know, but it's also about having faith and trusting and believing and pushing yourself towards something and just having the right optimistic attitude about certain things. Basically, they trust each other, or this would be an ugly situation, right? The woman could do something to the lion, and the lion could definitely do something to the woman. But this is about having faith and trust and believing in yourself and believing in the way things are working out, inner strength, control over certain things, determination, courage, and things like that. So whenever I get it, one thing is if you guys, especially with this Ten of Wands here, if you guys ever feel like, man alive, do I have enough strength to handle that? You do, and you will. I encourage prayer, I encourage meditation, and I also encourage asking your angels for extra help, for extra guidance, for strength, for whatever you may need at this time. But when you look at it this way, it's like having faith, and you're going to have options. And the two of you guys, I believe, are working together, or having a special bond like you haven't had in quite some time, or just getting closer and closer and closer. And they may be helping you with a new business or a new job or a new career or something to that extent, building something, creating something, making something happen. So with this strength card, I do think you guys are going to have a little extra strength and start taking care of yourself with this Ten of Wands. And I think it's all going to fall into place for you guys. Let me look at these for a minute. Hold on. I think I might take one more. Let's take one more for this strength card, okay? There's your ships coming in, you guys. There's your answer if you've been waiting on an answer, or if you're about to be waiting on an answer or an acknowledgement, or imports, exports. Whenever I get this, I get a little bit excited. You know how sometimes you put something out there into the universe and you're waiting on the answer? Sometimes it could be about a job. You put your resume out there. Sometimes it could be about a home or apartment or something like that. Sometimes you're waiting to receive something via ship, you know, imports, exports kind of situation. Sometimes this is you're waiting for the bank to say yes to give you a loan to buy a house or to buy a car or something like that. It can go in a lot of different directions, but here comes your ships. They're coming in. So if there is anything that you guys are wanting at this time, you might want to start applying for it or asking for it or putting something out there in order to be able to get it back in. But I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the way this works out for you. One more thing too, with this Two of Pentacles. Some of you all may be working two jobs at this time. Just like I was saying earlier, you're working too many shifts or working double shifts. You may be juggling two different jobs, or maybe this is an option of two different jobs that may be coming in for you all. Two different opportunities possibly too. So I just want to say that if you guys are working two jobs, I don't think you're gonna need to do that very much longer. I think maybe if you're working two jobs, you may, instead of two part-time jobs or something, you may just get a full-time job. Your finances could start getting better to where you don't have to work so many jobs, or so many hours, I should say. So I think that that's going to work itself out. I really do. And I think you guys are going to be tickled with it, honestly. So let's take one for that Two of Pentacles real quick. I think that's two cards, but I only have three. I only want Temperance. It's about you guys wanting more balance, feeling more normalcy, I think. And I think that's going on for a lot of people right at this moment. It's just you're needing to find some sort of calmness, some sort of flow that goes right with you and your life. I think it's coming, you all. I really do. I believe it's coming. Let's take one more. Options. Seven of Cups is all about options, and sometimes, I just want to say this real quick, sometimes some of these options are not good. Sometimes they're a little too good to be true. Sometimes they're a little bit like illusions. You know how somebody might offer you a lot of money to do something, and then you find out later that they're wanting you to work 7 days a week, 12-hour days, you know, that kind of thing, and you're like, no way, forget it. So, you know, sometimes these cups are just not good for you at this time. So just get rid of the ones that's not. But there will be, I feel, at least 2 of these, if not 3, that is going to have your name written on them, and you're going to be able to pick and choose which one is the best one for you. And I think that could be where this financial gain's coming in, and this fresh start down here too, with this possibly new job or promotion or something like that. Let's take this one. 2 Ace of Swords. Hold on a minute. It's all about clarity, you all. It's all about you guys seeing anything that's been hidden, any kind of truth that needs to come out. It's about you guys seeing the business side of things, and you're realizing, hold on a minute. Could be you guys taking action, taking the first steps towards something that's important to you. This could be a business opportunity or a job opportunity, maybe for the 2 of you guys to work together or to open something. That could be where this financial gain is coming in. Whenever I see the swords, you know, they're about, to me, they're about business, they're about intelligence, they're about you guys seeing things in a business kind of a manner, and feeling it out and making sure you make the right choices and the right decisions. So that could be where this is coming in at. And it's also about communications and things like that. Truthfulness, success, decisions. But I just want to say, there's something brewing here, and I feel like it could be 2 different things. It could be about a relationship for a lot of you guys. And then on the other hand, it could be about maybe a business, a new job, a new career, opening something, creating something, selling something. This is your ships coming in, and this is a financial gain for you guys. It's all about your happy family and your door to personal healing and happiness. So, excuse me, sorry. I think that it has a lot to do with you and someone else. But the 2 of you guys could be opening your own business or working together and making a financial statement. Maybe you're investing something at this time too. Maybe you're buying something to invest in it so you can make more money later on. But with 2 of these Ace of Swords, it's all about clarity and realizing what the truth is out there, but it's also seeing things in a business and in an intelligent way instead of I always just feel like it's a business kind of situation, and it doesn't have to be. I just keep seeing business in my mind. But your ships are coming in, your clarity is here, and then the Lovers. I have a feeling some of you guys are bonding, you guys are getting into a really good relationship. And if you're not in one yet, you may be getting into one. If this is not you and someone else, this could be someone that's important in your life. Like I said earlier, parents or grandparents or aunts, uncles, a brother or sister and their wife maybe, or people at your church or in your community. It can go in a lot of different directions, but I think they're if it is someone else, they are here for the long run for you guys, and they're always here to help you. But financially, I feel like you guys are going to be getting better feeling about your finances than you have in quite some time. And I believe with this Judgment, this is about a fresh start in different ways. Could be a fresh start in your job or your career or even your business. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Taurus. Honestly, you're heading towards your door to personal healing and happiness and happy family, you all. Beautiful reading. It really is. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please keep in mind that this does not resonate right at this moment. It may in the very near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner, and sometimes it's a little later on, you all. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.